pads on and you go out and practice, but we've been going at it since the middle of January and going at it in terms of our preparation for our football team. So, you know, there's a lot of things that have gone on over the past 6 to 7 weeks that I'm very excited about. The overall development of our football team in our second year in this weight training and conditioning program. We've really been able to see a big difference in the endurance, conditioning-wise of our football team. We're able to do things that we couldn't do at this time last year, which obviously is going to bode well for us as we get through the season. The strength gains for our football team have been clear and across the board. We've seen the kind of physical development that you want as we develop our football team in this second year of our conditioning and weight training. So those are very exciting pieces, even before we get the helmets on and before we get out on the field. Certainly our players are excited about tomorrow. The workouts have been strenuous. They have been at a different level than they were last year at this time. And we have seen clearly the gains from that. So I know all of our coaches are excited about tomorrow as well, but it's just really going to be a snapshot of the total preparation of our football team. So what are the goals? You know, going into the spring here, you know, I want to answer all the questions and have the answers to the questions before we get into the summer. And some of those questions will be question marks, right? They'll be, you have some areas to work on. So a lot of the things that we'll be working on in the spring will be not necessarily how we can win a particular drill or look good in a particular red zone. We want to see where our question marks are. So we're going to put our players in positions where they haven't succeeded quite as well, or maybe as coaches we haven't been as good as we need to be, and that will be our spring. There'll be some players that will cross-train in some other positions. We think we've got some talented young players that we want to make sure that we're giving them an opportunity to contribute. And I think for those, and I'll use defense for example, we've got 10 starters back, but we want to see great improvement. We want to see competition at that unit as well. So I think if you take that and look at it from an offensive perspective, we want to see competition at all positions.